All right, guys, welcome back. I just got done drawing up practice for the week, and I'm going to share it with you guys. These videos are made for first and second year Mite coaches, but anybody can watch. But these videos are directed towards um, coaches who are just looking for some ideas for practice plans. And the reason that I'm doing this series is because I struggled a lot drawing up practice. I still kind of do. I don't struggle, but it does take me longer than it probably should. So I just want to share some of my ideas. So the kids we're coaching are 6 to 8 years old. They can all do the basic maneuvers. Um, I like to start with this one. We get a half a sheet. So uh, start with forward crossovers all the way around. We change that up with backwards crossovers. Um, and then we do this with transitions. So this week I had us, we're just going to keep it simple. Occasionally we do this with pucks. Sometimes I like to make them earn it with pucks if they do a good job. So anyway, this week we're going to try and keep this to 10 minutes. We got about 10 kids. So, one guy goes, he gets to the cone, next guy goes. We keep it continuous. You get about a 10-second break. Now, one of the things that my kids are struggling with is high speed stops, right? So it's easy to do a stopping drill where you take 1, 2, 3 steps and stop, 1, 2, 3 steps and stop. But I feel like we're not getting the full velocity into the stop where it kind of forces them to take a 2-footer. You know, uh, we want them to stay on their feet when they're really moving. So this gives us the ability to kind of slingshot into this first cone here. Again, I don't have them stop at the second cone. We're going to get 3 or 4 powerful strides around the corner and then another big stop. I want them to start staying on their feet, especially in a game situation. It's like, come on, man, we've been doing stops all week long and you guys are still not staying on your feet. So hopefully this will help us kind of break through that. I hope. Anyway, we'll see what happens. This is a drill that I got from Mike Zimney. I named it after him. It's so good. It looks kind of complicated at the beginning, but it's really not. Just follow the red one first, right? Around the first cone, around. You always go around the middle cone here. So it goes from red to green. Green goes around cone number 2. And then you just go around cone number 3, around this one. As soon as the first player gets here, next player goes. So we have 4 to 5 skaters in line. So this drill is continuous. They don't do a whole lot of standing, which is the goal at this age. We want the minimum amount of standing, maximum amount of time of keeping them moving. So we're probably 20 minutes, 25 minutes into practice by the time this one's done. All right, this is the second practice that we will have introduced. Mohawk Turns. I still have very mixed feelings on Mohawk Turns. I think it's a unnatural movement. I'm going to keep most of my opinions to myself on that. I'm sure you have plenty of your own, but I did ask in one of the coaching forums on that what the people think about it, and they said I was doing the kids a disservice if we didn't start doing this now. And you watch some of the pro players like Crosby or whoever generate this crazy amount of power from this. So, we're just going to do this for a couple of minutes and keep it moving. It's just the idea of getting your hips open, starting to get spread out and, see where that goes. See who can do it, see who can't. And then that's it. We're into probably about halfway through practice right now, and we split our one team into 2. So I usually give half the kids. I usually give about 5 kids pennies. Sometimes we'll have 2 goalies come out. Sometimes we won't. I mean, our practice stays the same regardless of how many goalies are out there. We always like to have 2, but if you don't, that's okay. And they don't have to be the same kid. So anyway, this one is just corner battles. We want to focus on aggressiveness to the puck, hungry for pucks. Coach is over here. He dumps a puck. The kids fight for it. You can do 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s, your call. Station number 2. First forward starts with a puck. Give and go to F1. He just comes around here somewhere, comes in, couple steps, shot, and then he goes right to this one. F1 goes back to the line. So each side for about 5 minutes, switch sides, keep it moving. Um, this one is fun. We haven't done this one yet. I'm excited to try it. We have a bunch of those little passers where you have two pucks on each side with a half of a shaft covering it. I guess people just call them passers or whatever. So we're gonna put a couple of them in the middle. Now our guys are to the point in monkey in the middle where we need more than one guy in the middle. But if your guys only need one, then just have one D in the middle. Um, so you want these guys to stay deceptive, stay moving side to side, uh, and keep the passes flat. My hope with this is that these passers will encourage them to not flip the puck to each other, what all 8-year-olds love to do. And, you know, so we'll see how that one goes, but I'm pretty optimistic about this one. Then we're going to end the practice. We have a couple options here. We kind of feel that out as we go, but I put this in the plan just to have something there in case. We call this drill Crazy Eights. I love this drill. We've had great success with this. Your first 5 skaters go. The first 3 are ultimately going to be offense. The first 2 are going to be defense. The next 3 are going to be offense. Everyone goes on the whistle. All 5, same time. Number 8, first 2 get across the blue line and turn around. Coach hits skater number 3 with a pass. And then he can kind of do what he wants with it. Honestly, we give him kind of minimal instruction with this just to see what they'll do. But ideally, player 1 will not just try and beat both defensemen and go straight to the net. This is where they start learning that, all right, the easiest way to get around these guys is to pass the puck. But when I say we've had great success with this, I mean, I feel like that started to click with our guys. Hopefully you guys will have a similar experience. But anyway, that's pretty much it. If we didn't do this one, we would probably just set up a couple, if we have 2 goaltenders or whatever, maybe we'll set up a net here, and just do a cross ice 3-on-3 or 2-on-2. But other than that's it. There's your practice. Thank you for watching.